Now, scene 2 of the play starts. It opens in the library of Canterville Chase. Mrs. Unme enters the library followed by Mr. and Mrs. Otis, Washington, Virginia and the twins. Means now directly the play opens in the Chase, in the bungalow, inside the bungalow in the library. So who all are there? Mrs. Unme, she enters the library, and who are following the entire Otis family, they are following Mrs. Unme, who is the caretaker of the bungalow. Tea is laid out for the Otis family. They settle down trying to get feel of this old mansion. Suddenly, Mrs. Otis notices what looks like blood stain. So, the family is relaxing. They have got the tea and they are trying to feel means they are trying to feel it their own house now. All of a sudden, Mrs. Otis, she notices a blood stain on the floor. You can see here in the picture, children, everyone is noticing this blood stain of blood. Mrs. Otis, I'm afraid something has been spilled there. Mrs. Otis says, what is spilled there? I'm afraid. Mrs. Unme, she says in a hushed voice that, yes madam, blood has been spilled on that spot. What is spilled? Blood is spilled. Who says? Mrs. Unme says that. Then Mrs. Otis says that, oh really? You know, I really don't care for blood stains. I want it removed at once. Means Mrs. Otis, she is not showing herself as frightened. She says, oh, I don't care about these blood stains. Only I want them cleaned over here right now. Mrs. Unme, who is the caretaker of the family, she says again in a hushed voice, means in a voice which makes a person afraid. It is the blood of Lady Eleanor de Canterville, who was murdered on that very spot by her own husband, Sir Simon de Canterville, in 1575. 9 years after the murder, he disappeared rather mysteriously. His blood was never found. His body was never found. But his guilty spirit still haunts the Chase. Then, in a haunting voice, in an affrighting voice, Mrs. Unme says that, do you know the story? What happened in 1575? What happened in 1575? That she says that Lady Eleanor de Canterville, she was the owner of this house and she was murdered by her own husband, Sir Simon de Canterville, in 1575. Means, I think they must be the ancestors of Lord Canterville, who was the present owner of the family, and now Mr. and Mrs. Otis are the present owner of the family. 9 years after the murder, the husband, Sir Simon de Canterville, he disappeared. Means he disappeared. He was perhaps taken by the ghost of Mrs. Canterville, Lady Canterville, but his body was never found. But his guilty spirit Chase, it haunts the Chase. It keeps roaming in this haunted bungalow, she says. Then Washington, the eldest son of the family, he says, nonsense, watch me remove the stains. He says, oh, let me remove these stains. I will remove it. He takes out a small thick of stain remover from his bag and rubs it over the stain. So, a stain remover like a nail polish remover or something, he takes out from his bag and he cleans. Maybe a stain cleaner, he takes out from his bag and he starts cleaning it up. There is a sudden flash of lightning and peal of thunder. Mrs. Unme looks terrified and faints. Then, as soon as the boy, the eldest son, he tries to remove those stains, what happens? Sudden thundering and lightning happens. And then the caretaker of the family, Mrs. Unme, she faints out of fear, because she understands that now the ghost is going to come. Mrs. Otis, what monstrous English climate. Because they are from America, so they rarely believe in such things like ghost or being haunted. So Mr. Otis says, oh, what a horrible climate it is today. Mrs. Otis, that means they are not relating this incident to the climate. They are not at all terrified. Mrs. Otis says that, and what do we do with a woman who faints? Mrs. Otis, she asks that she has so fainted. Now what to do with her? Mrs. Unme revives and looks at the Otis family. That means she gets back her consciousness and she looks at them. Mrs. Unme, I have seen things with my own eyes, sir, which would make anyone's hair stand on end. And many a night I have not closed my eyes in sleep due to the awful things that happened here. So, Mrs. Unme, she tries to explain that I have seen things, horrible, terrible things over here. And after seeing those things, one would not be able to sleep for nights, she says.